Hello there guys, and welcome back to another review, and today we will be taking a look at the brand new Safari Limited 2021 Baryonyx. Now Baryonyx, which name means heavy claw, is a genus of spinosaurid that lived 130 to 125 million years ago in the early Cretaceous of Europe. Its remains have been found on the Isle of Wight and Spain. It was around 10 meters long, around 3 meters tall, and 1 to 2 tons in weight. Now, Baryonyx is actually a very important dinosaur for understanding spinosaurids. The first remains that were found were in 1983 by a man called William Walker. The remains he found was of a huge claw, but it wasn't until a few years later that a skeleton comprising of 70% of the whole skeleton was unearthed, and it was coined Baryonyx walkeri, Walker's heavy claw, named of course after the man who first uncovered the remains. Now, what stood Baryonyx apart from most other dinosaurs was of course its huge claws on its hands and its very long crocodilian-like jaws, and also gut contents found within the stomach of the specimen showed fish scales as well as the bones of a young iguanodon, showing that this animal would have not only eaten aquatic prey, but also may have also hunted dinosaurs as well. Now, Baryonyx has had many representations in toys, as well as a few representations in media, like as Rudy in Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and also featuring as one of the dinosaurs in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, as well as the game Jurassic World Evolution. And the design of that, of course, was a bit controversial, but this looks exactly like how Baryonyx should look. This is actually probably my favourite rendition of this animal. This is, of course, sculpted by the fantastic Doug Watson. You can just tell with all the beautiful scale work and anatomical accuracy. But let's take a closer look at this figure. Now, starting off with the head, as you can see, we have the iconic Baryonyx-looking head. The teeth have been individually sculpted and painted, thoroughly researched. We of course have the crest on the top of the head. The nostrils, sort of not at the front, but more to the side of the jawline. You can see inside there's also some nice glossiness to the inside of the mouth and the tongue. Teeth aren't too sharp, so that's good for little children. We also have an ear hole as well. The eyes have got a nice black pupil with yellow around it, so very, very nice looking. As we go down, we've got some of this beautiful scale work. You can see all the way on the figure. You can even see the scapula here. Been very nicely sculpted. As we go down to the hand, you can see the hands are quite long, equipped with some quite sharp claws, especially these two smaller ones, so we would be careful with little children. But as you can see, the huge curved claws on the thumb would have been very useful for catching fish and other aquatic prey. So nicely muscled as well. You can see there's some nice muscle contortion detail right here along the side of the belly. Of course, have the legs here. We have the humerus, been nicely sculpted and detailed on here. We go down to the knee area and the ankle. There's some nice toe claws as well. They've been very nicely sculpted and detailed with a nice grey. It's also quite pointy as well, so again, just be careful with little children. There of course is the dew claw on the other foot as well. As you can see, quite sharp front claws with a dew claw. One is curled backwards. See, of course, there is the cloaca right here. Been nicely detailed, to some nice muscle contortion here. On the side of the tail, you can see some detail there. Some really, really nice scale work along the body and the legs here, going all the way down to the tail, and of course around the other side. You can see more of that detail along the hips and along the tail. See some more of the detail on that side. Yeah, well, this is a very nicely done, nicely sculpted figure. The colour scheme, I think, is actually, it's very nice. It's not too brightly coloured, not too like in your face. which I quite like. And I know that for a lot of dinosaurs they probably would have been brightly coloured, but it's nice to see at least a bit of a reserved coloration from Safari. So maybe this could be like a female or something. Maybe she's on the prowl for prey or something. I do think Baryonyx may have had maybe a bit of a brighter coloured head crest, maybe for males to show off to the females, but that's just me personally, so I might have this as maybe a female. But there is a very nice coloration of the browns. See some nice spots along the neck and the body. Yeah, just a very nice looking figure. The yellow as well is very nicely detailed. You can see underneath says Baryonyx 2021 Safari. Very nice sculpted scale work under here as well. And also with my figure, he stands perfectly well. Like, this really is, it stands perfectly. No need of a base. Then again, this could wear off over time, so I'll probably have to be careful. But no, he stands perfectly well. Really, really nice, so I like that with this figure. Now, of course, as I stated at the beginning, Baryonyx has had quite a few figures over the years, so if you just give me a moment, let me go and grab some of the other Baryonyx figures I have in my collection. And here we are. Here is a Baryonyx family portrait. We have the Papo Baryonyx from 2016, the original Carnegie Baryonyx from, I think, the 90s. We have the Collector Baryonyx from 2018, and the new Schleich Baryonyx from, I believe, last year. As you can see, lots of different renditions about how to replicate this animal. But I think Safari's is definitely the most accurate, with Collector's coming in a close second. I would probably have this as the male, with the Safari one being a female. But as I say, lots of different representations, and to see the original Carnegie one now revamped for the new Safari one is really, really nice. Just take these away. Just thought I'd give you guys one more. As you can see, this is the Carnegie one and the new Safari one. How times have changed for Baryonyx when it was originally done for Safari. So this sort of spindly looking green thing to this really nicely detailed brown one. So he will now be replacing the Carnegie one on my shelf. So very, very nice, and it's great to see them updating their figures with newer and better understanding of these animals. So yes, I think this Baryonyx is a wonderful addition to the Safari Limited range. I know that they didn't release a lot of figures this year, but considering the times that we live in currently with the coronavirus, and with Safari also, I believe, moving a lot of their stuff to a new place, it's understandable we wouldn't get a lot of figures. But who knows, maybe at the end of this year we might be receiving quite a few figures, who knows. But I am really quite taken with this Baryonyx. I think it's a wonderful rendition of this animal. Baryonyx is actually one of my favourite dinosaurs, of course, as it lived here in the UK. So, can we get more representation of British dinosaurs? I'd love a Megalosaurus from these guys, or a Eustreptospondylus. That would be fantastic. Even a Neovenator. But who knows what Safari has in store for us in the future. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you did, please give a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to purchase this Baryonyx, I will leave a link in the description box below to Everything Dinosaur, where you can purchase the brand new Safari Baryonyx, as well as all of the other Safari Limited products they have available on their website. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Please stay safe, please take care, and please wear your masks. Thanks, guys. Bye.